Shit. Oh god. That kiwi strawberry mini made. Dumb Annie. Hell yeah, twin. What you sending on?
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the
Man, that motherfucker ain't giving no 8G.
On second down, Prescott. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, but now it's third down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these moves, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged them from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On third down, Prescott. Open man is Trey Burton, and he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Damn. Wet is that?
First down, Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup, 46 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Makes the score Cowboys 7, Falcons 0.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now Hester will get a shot. And some strong running. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10. The throw down the field caught by his running back.
Complete.
Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards, a first down.
First down, Falcons.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
The ball carrier. DeMarcus Lawrence on the stop. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Second and 9. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Cowboys 7, Falcons 0.
Still 9 remaining on second down. From the shotgun, it's Favre. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
A gain of 21 yards. First
On first down. Done. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Second down at the 17-yard line.
On second down, Favre. This will be caught inside the 10. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
From the gun, it's Favre. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, but it'll be second and goal. Here's Favre to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. The 14-time Pro Bowler Tony Gonzalez, the intended receiver. But now it's third and goal. Buying time to his left. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that third down pass. Brings up fourth.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on fourth and goal. And that will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown.
Complete to Calvin Ridley.
A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see, great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive, they've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. Going deep for Walker. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That sun's going to be a factor all game long. I'm not sure it made a difference on that one, but it's something to think about on all deep throws during this time of year.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. That one is complete to Walker. Yeah, this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb, and they will not be able to hook look up there. It's incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. On first down, Favre. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete.
From the 24, they'll go again on second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To throw is Favre. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Second and goal from inside the 5. They'll run it here with Smith. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now Favre. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that third down pass. Brings up fourth. So they opted to pass for it on third and goal. Let's see what they do on fourth and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on fourth and goal. So they got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
They go for it on fourth and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They're turned away on fourth and goal. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. They'll run on first down. Walker. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe.
Oh, Prescott stripped.
The pass.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. To throw is Prescott. Out left side here to Bryant. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to third down.
Five men in the secondary now for the Falcons on third down. Final play of the half. Prescott dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. A first down throw for Prescott. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. And couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Third quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. Going deep here for Bryant. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6-yard line. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll throw again. Prescott to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. And again, it's Prescott toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Dez Bryant, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Now 3rd and goal.
To the air again, Prescott. And Dez has got it. Dez Bryant for the Cowboy touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Returnable here for Hester. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Devin Hester on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free. That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have you guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Now Hester will get a shot. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
A loss of 7 yards.
Throwing is far. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. The pressure comes and down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Here's Prescott. Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. It's a foot race. Past the 20. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Michael Vick, he's going to go. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. Able to get away.
That's why you keep your legs churning.
And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
The ball carrier.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. He completes it to Bryant. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards on the play, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
17.
They go play action here on 1st down. Flush to his right. And this will be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
A second down throw for Prescott. Under pressure, and down he goes.
Prescott sacked.
And they went empty backfield, and because of that, nobody was there to pick up the blitz.
And you know that offenses, when they go with the empty backfield, they have different things designed on every play to try to account for things. But what people often forget, defense is audible as well. And a lot of times when they see an empty backfield, they audible right into a blitzing situation.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
Gain of 12 yards. Brings up 4th down.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Lawyer Malloy. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people don't question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you don't have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
A gain of 20.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Hayden Hurst.
From 10 yards out. And the Falcons have once again taken the lead.
The Falcons.
So a big play coming for the Falcons as they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more.
25. Cowboys 21.
And here's Shane Graham now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
18-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd and 7, Prescott, room here to run. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Now it's Smith trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Back to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And it's up and good.
Makes the score Falcons 32. Cowboys 21.
And here's Shane Graham now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. On second down, Prescott again. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Duron Harmon. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Prescott. They'll roll him out right. Now a desperation throw. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Out to his left. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
32.
So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Favre on second down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the former Falcon, with it. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
Rolling to his right. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Prescott off play action. Sliding out of the pocket. This one into the hands of Burton. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
37-yard line.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.